back to my channel. If you're true to this, not new to this, welcome to the party. But it's first time here. Welcome you 1 time, welcome you 2 times, welcome you 3 times to Zuri community. We're so happy that you joined us on this marvelous day. And a marvelous day indeed. Welcome back to another video, and as you can tell by the title, we're getting into a hair tutorial. So you guys absolutely loved my half up half down flexi rod set that I did on blown out hair. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, definitely go check out my most recent realistic week in my natural hair video, and I do have a tutorial of that half up half down hairstyle. I did do it on blown out hair, and I wanted to run that hairstyle back, but this time on freshly washed hair to see if I can achieve the same curls and just, you know, kind of see like if the vibe would be the same. So let's get into it. So I already mentioned before that I feel like I've been sleeping on Flexi Rod's set, so I'm so excited to run this hairstyle back. I feel like it's just such a cute, simple, and effortless hairstyle. But let's get into the hair products I'm going to be using. If you did watch my realistic week in my natural hair video, then you know what products I used. I'm pretty much going to be using the same things. First and foremost, I'm going to be using the 𝐦𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿 Main Magic 10-in-1 Primer. It helps with strengthening, reduces frizz, the tingles, softens, adds shines, nourishes. It's supposed to cut the drying time. Okay, period. The only other product that I'm going to be using is a Dew Mousse Dev Texture Foam. This is an all-in-one styler for all hair types. It detangles, conditions, defines, and shines in one step. And because this product can act as a leave-in conditioner, I'm going to be using this as my leave-in conditioner / mousse. A little 2-in-1. And since I am doing a slick back, I am going to be using the Style Factor Edge Booster Gel. Again, if you're true to this, you already know me and this gel go together real bad. At this point in time, I do not see myself using a hairspray, so let's get right on into this hairstyle. The first step of this hairstyle is to section off the front piece. So I'm just gonna take down this front section, and then I need to put back the sections that I'm not gonna be using. So when I did this the first time, all I did was, again, just like your normal half up, half down, where you just section the front 2 pieces. I think that should be good. And the trick that I noticed was that I didn't need to do too big of a section because I am going to be sectioning off a middle piece as well. So we have this one. The next thing I'm going to do is make a third section kind of in the middle, and I found that when I did this with doing my half up half down, it helped take off a lot of tension that I normally would feel along my edges when I would do a half up half down. For this, it doesn't have to be anything perfect. Honestly, truly, you just need like a little piece. This is essentially what it looks like. Just this much hair, and then the rest is going to be the part that's going to get curled. But for right now, I just want to get all my sections together, and then we can work on slicking and, you know, just all the things. So for this back section, I'm just going to put it back so that when I get ready to slick my hair, it's not in the way. And so I'm just going to use a hair tie to section that part off. So now we have 3 sections, and so we're gonna work on slicking down the front. So I feel like when it comes to doing any type of like half up, half down, especially if you do like a middle piece, the part does play such a pivotal piece. So I'm gonna try to get it as straight as possible, but as you see, it's already kind of straight from the last time I did it. We're just going to spray the mane. Another reason why I opted for a spray before like applying the mousse and stuff is because I want to keep my products pretty much lightweight so that my hair can dry pretty quickly, because you know when it comes to rollers, child, it takes forever to dry. I forgot to mention I should not have really had the third part out just yet because I don't need it right now. So let me put that up. And now we slick. I'm gonna just be using my Style Factor Edge Booster Gel. I do love this gel, especially the hold that I get, the shine that I get. It doesn't leave my hair dried out or anything. So I'm not slicking it down just yet. I'm just brushing it in the direction I want my hair to lay. And then I'm gonna go and add some more gel a little further down. This is the part that's an arm workout. I'm just gonna kind of leave that right there while I work on the other side. I'm not gonna hold you. This hairstyle was a little easier to do when my hair was blown out. But now essentially it's just the slicking down part. I have 2 elastic ties that I don't really know if I'll need both of them, but just on standby. So essentially I'm just brushing everything back and then including this middle section. I don't want my ponytail to fall back, but kind of low back. So that's where the middle piece really comes into play with helping me to achieve that look without putting too much pressure on my hair. I am finding, child, keep you some water on hand, because I feel like unless your hair is like soaking wet, like it takes quite a bit of effort to. I just find that the more wet your hair is, like the easier it just goes back. Okay, period. So now it's just combining the 2 together. And I know it looks like I'm pulling my hair tight, but I'm really not. So I think I am gonna go in with this Tresemme hairspray just to add a little extra hold, because I feel like it's gonna try to like start sticking up and I don't want that. Now, just gonna lay these edges really quickly before I put my scarf on. I'm gonna apply 2 scarves to lay this part, just so that the part back here also gets laid. And this part you don't have to really tie too tight. Feels like the hard part is over at this point. But for this part, I am just going to kind of twist it up and get it out the way so that I can work on the back first. As you can see, some time has passed. I had to kind of get my technique down pat, because I realized doing flexi rods on my wet hair as opposed to on like a blown out hairstyle, it's a little different, okay? I have to work in smaller sections, but let me show you what I'm working with so far. I already have a feeling that tonight's sleep is going to be very interesting. Anywho, let me show you like what I've been doing in terms of my technique. So I started out using the purple ones in the back because they are a little bigger, but I ran out of those. I only have about like 12 of them. And so then I started using some overnight rollers that I had that were about the same size as these purple ones. And then as I got to the ponytail part, I'm using the orange. I don't know if you can tell, but the orange ones are way smaller than the purple ones. So because of that, I decided to get some length in terms of like elongation with how I'm rolling my hair on the perm rod. Perm rod, girl, flexi rod. So I feel like, you know, overall it should come out the way I want it to, since I am adding that elongation. My only concern is I don't want the ponytail part to be like too, what's the word, tight in terms of the curl, and then the back is like loose and it just doesn't really flow together. We shall see, child. So I'm going to go in with the dew mousse first, because it says that you're going to use something with like an oil. Put that on after the dew. And I normally try not to tangle my hair with a rat tail comb, but because this part of the ponytail is really just like the ends of my hair, I really need to like make sure my hair is smooth, and I feel like I can only do that with the rat tail comb. So now I'm gonna spray my spray. I'm gonna take it at the root and just do like a corkscrew curl all the way down. Once I get to the end, I'm gonna comb that out a little bit and then add some mousse and just wrap around and then just bend the ends. am finished installing the Flexi rods. So excited, child. I'm gonna sit under the hair dryer for probably 2 hours tonight, maybe a little bit in the morning. Obviously, I'm sleeping in them overnight. But yeah, I think overall, I'm not too mad at the installing portion once I got used to how everything's supposed to go. But yeah, let's just hope and pray everything dries and actually lays the way I want it to lay come the morning. Good morning, it's the next day, and I did have to sleep in these rollers, and I must say it was unbearable. I'm still so tired. But anywho, I sat in the hair dryer for about 2 hours last night, so I'm really truly just hoping and praying, child, my hair is dry. Oh, it was so uncomfortable, bro. I feel like at the top it should be good, so let's start at the top. Okay, period. And when taking these down, I'm essentially just trying to roll in the opposite direction. Oh my goodness, so I took down all the rollers and my hair feels dry. Thank goodness. So I'm just gonna go and separate with some oil, but the pieces that I'm not gonna separate at this time, I just like to put them up and out the way just so like I don't forget any of them. I'm just gonna be using some Olaplex bonding oil to separate. So good. Okay. And I just like to stretch it out and then separate where I see it separates naturally. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. Just based on the way the curls look, maybe, you know, it was worth it sleeping in these. I'm like, dang, though, the difference between doing it on freshly washed hair versus stretched hair is that, you know, with stretched hair, you have that length, but because I did it on washed hair, the length is gone. I feel like I was able to maintain, though, quite a bit of the length by the way I install the rods, but might need to go and stretch the roots or something. Looks so good. Okay, so I want to fluff it out, but I don't know, I feel like this is kind of cute. Let me go ahead and fluff it out. So I'm just gonna take like a wide tooth comb. Well, not really wide, but a little comb, and I'm just gonna fluff my roots. I'm gonna move this ponytail piece up right now. And I'm just hitting the roots. I'm not going down to disturb the curls, just to get some volume and also to get rid of some of those indentions from where the rollers were in. So I think that's enough picking for right now. I feel like once I take my scarf off, I can see what pieces need to be a little more fluffed. Oh, I'm kind of nervous, not gonna hold you. Okay. The big reveal. What it look like? Is it eating? Oh, oops, that little hump right there, child. This is cute. I'm honestly not mad with how it turned out. It's so cute. I do feel like if I would have used the purple rollers up top, I probably would have had just a little bit more elongation, but at the same time, it's like, girl, you can only do so much. I am intrigued to see what the back looks like. I think it's cute. Let me know it down below in the comments. What do you guys think about this hairstyle? Would you try it out? Do you like it better on freshly washed hair or on blown out hair? I feel like I like it better on like blown out stretched hair because of the elongation, but this is cute. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. Also comment down below any other hairstyles you want to see. Flexi rod edition, perm rod edition, just any type of hairstyle this spring. I'm really, you know, in the mood to try different hairstyles, so who knows, maybe I will give it a try. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye.